Hello everyone, Mr. Schultz here. Welcome to Integrated 2, Chapter 1-6, the Triangle Inequality. So we're going to talk about the Triangle Inequality Theorem. So the sum of any two sides of a triangle must be greater than the third side. So we could call this A, B, and C. What it's basically saying is, hey, A plus B has to be bigger than C. Or B plus C has to be bigger than A. Or finally, A plus C is going to be bigger than B. That's it. Let's do the examples. Example 1. Identify the possible triangles given the side lengths. Is it possible to form a triangle with the given side lengths? If not, explain why. Okay, well, I know that 9 plus 12 is going to be 21. So actually 21 centimeters. So I know that's bigger than 18 centimeters. So yes, because the two smaller sides are at the sum of the two smaller sides is larger than the largest side. All right, next one. It says 3 inches, 5 inches, and 8 inches. So I'm going to add the two smaller sides. I get 8 inches. And is that bigger than 8 inches? No, it is equal. So on this one, I would state no. It is not possible because the side lengths are the sum of the smaller sides are not longer than the third side. That's it. All right, let's go on. Example 2. A delivery company uses drones to make speedy deliveries around the city. A drone leaves the home office and flies 8 miles east to its first delivery, and then 4 miles southwest to a second delivery. What is the least possible whole number distance the drone will fly to return to the home office? Let's give you a second to think about it. All right, so we know from the triangle that, we know that 4 plus 8 has to be miles, has to be bigger than x. And we know that, 4 plus x has to be bigger than 8. And finally, we know that x plus 8 has to be bigger than 4. Each of the sides added together have to be bigger than the third side. All right, well, we know that then 12 has to be bigger than x. Okay, well, we added. Cool. So x has to be smaller than 12. All right, cool. Now to solve this, I'm going to subtract by 4 on both sides because I'm going to use the subtraction property of inequality. And I get x has to be larger than 4. Cool, so x has to be bigger than 4, but less than 12. All right, well, let's look at the last one. I'm going to subtract by 8 on both sides using the subtraction property of inequality. I get negative 4. Well, we can't have negative distances, so we're going to strike that through because we can't have negative distances. All right, so now let's answer this. The least possible whole number distance the drone will fly to the home office. Well, that's after he drives 4 and 8. The least possible whole number distance. So the numbers are going to be between 4 and 12. Now, somebody might say, hey, the least number is going to be 4, but it can't include 4. So it has to be bigger than 4. So the number that is the least whole number above 4 would be 5. The least possible whole number distance the drone will fly is 5 miles. That's it. All right, last example, example 3. Use the triangle inequality theorem. So, this is jumping into 2-column proofs. 2-column proofs look like this. They have 2 columns. That's pretty much it. So, when we get it set up like this, we understand, hey, we're going to be inputting certain things. We're going to say, hey, we're going to come from here. So, we see that they share certain sides. So we could say, hey, we understand that we want to use the triangle inequality theorem to state, hey, HA plus AB is bigger than HC. How can we do that? Well, first thing they give us is they say, hey, HC is equal to HB. How do we know that? Well, it's the given. So we're going to make our statements, and we're going to slowly do it step by step. And then from that, we can make our arguments. So we know that HA plus AB is going to be bigger than HB because this is called the triangle inequality theorem. So we just proved, we proved HA plus AB is bigger than HB. But then we're like, all right, well, since we proved that, how do we prove the other one? Well, we simply are going to just switch it out. If you look, the thing that we change is the HC. How do we do that? We use the substitution property. If HC is equal to HB, then we can just substitute them out. There we go. That's it. All right, guys. This is another short one. And this was an introduction to some 2-column proofs. I'll see you guys in class. You guys have a wonderful night. Bye.